So let's talk about Jaxson Dart here, because it seemed like Russ played pretty well in that game too. Again, he's done this. He's done way more complicated things than going out and playing a series or two in a preseason game. When you see Dart on the field, you see some of the things, even just to my untrained eye, that everybody said during the process, which was the Giants believe there's layers to his game. It's not just the ability to create with his arm, but it's also the mobility. He can be a run threat at times. He can make things happen off schedule. He makes a great throw on the touchdown as well. And as much as we're probably getting ahead of ourselves to say, should he start in week one, it seems like that at least was a good first impression.
It was a great first impression, and I'll tell you two reasons. One, his escapability and his athletic ability. I sort of slept on it a little bit coming out of Ole Miss, and I saw some plays. It sort of reminded me 2 years ago of Bo Nix coming out. He was sneaky athletic, so he can move. I mean, Tom, they ran a quarterback draw with this guy, and there was a couple times where he was moving around in the pocket, sort of a la Josh Allen when he was younger. I don't think he's really that much of a running threat as Josh. He can move. The second thing, and you said it on the second touchdown, a lot of people probably did not see this, and I had to look even to my trained eye, and I zoomed in on a breakdown that I did, and Jaxson Dart actually checked. He audibled to the go route on the touchdown throw. So you getting smoked as you throw the football, you're checking to a route, you're checking the protection, and you're throwing a dime. You got to get up and down before the safety gets there. And DeMar Hamlin was back there. It wasn't like it was scrubs playing. So all this stuff, it matters. Like I can't remember the last time really a rookie quarterback has been given that ability at the line of scrimmage. Hey, let's tap our butt right here. Let's go route. Let me throw it. And then it all works together, third down. All this stuff. So it's a really good start. I think Dave's called it mid, but I thought it was better than mid.
Chase Daniel is our guest, co-host of the Scoop City podcast at The Athletic. Also, you can find his thorough breakdowns on YouTube, on X, basically everywhere. Chase is everywhere, including right here, right now on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's talk about the Saints, because, Chase, I was down there a week or so ago in camp. And, second drive of the practice, the first drive for Tyler Shough, he goes right down the field, looked like he was efficient. The rest of practice was just kind of a mess, and he threw a couple of interceptions. So if you had asked me yesterday, like, hey, what do you think is going to happen? Just ballpark. Take a wild guess how his debut goes. I'm like, I don't know, probably throw a pick six and throw a bomb for a touchdown. That's exactly what we got out of Tyler Shough here. When you look at him, obviously he's played a lot of college football, or at least been around 7 years of college football here. Do you see a guy who the Saints should be looking at and saying, you know what, he's our best option, let's roll him out there week one?
I think they should start him week one. I don't think it's even close to a doubt in my mind, because, look, I like Spencer Rattler, didn't play great last year, and it's sort of a even ground of quarterback competition, right? Jake Hayner's in it. I think it'll probably end up being Tyler Shough or Spencer Rattler. But when you look at how high they drafted him, 40th overall, I think you have to go out there and I think you have to play him well, because, look, this is a new coaching staff. Kellen Moore, first of all, they're going to run the freaking football, and they're going to run it again, and they're going to run it again. They don't have a horrible offensive line. Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave on the outside, Alvin Kamara at the running situation. I think they're going to protect the young quarterback. And if you look back and really study Kellen Moore's offense with Philly, and I know they don't have the offensive line, the Saints don't, and I know they don't have the running back, but after this, Eagles started 2-2 last year. I think Jalen Hurts was throwing the ball 40 times a game. For the rest of the time, and I think they won 16 out of 17, they threw the ball 25 times a game. I think that's how you'll see the New Orleans Saints do it. I think Demario Davis and the defense is going to really have to step up. Cam Jordan is entering year 35. I feel like he's been around. And so I think there's going to be a lot of pieces around the quarterback that has to play well for Tyler Shough to be successful.
I also heard this quote here. We're going to play for you a second here. This is Tyler Shough talking about, if anybody didn't see it, the pick six, just the route gets absolutely jumped. Here's what Tyler Shough had to say after the game.
I think for me, I was on the sideline just smiling, we were like, hey man, this is part of it. I'm throwing that 9 times out of 10. It's exactly what we wanted. He made a really good play and jumped it. So we knew we were going to get the ball back and just go drive down the field and score. And everybody was on the same page. So it was good. Stuff like that happens. It was good to go bounce back and let it rip.
Tyler Shough coming up on his 26th birthday. He's definitely a mature guy by rookie quarterback standards. But you hear that quote, I'm going to throw that 9 times out of 10. I'm just curious. Again, you've seen the play and you kind of understand the things you're going through here. Do you like that answer? How do you feel about that explanation?
Yeah, I think Gunslinger comes to mind, right? Like really confident in what he does. I think it's the right decision. I think the throw was a little bit missed. And look, for a young rookie, I say young, for a really old rookie quarterback to be able to have that sort of demeanor and understanding, it just speaks to, I think, how Kellen Moore wants his quarterbacks to play. They want them to play free. And they don't want them to second guess stuff. They don't want them to do that. And I know a lot of people in the Saints organization. I spent 5 years of my career there. They enjoy that. Now, you don't want to make those mistakes, but I think it's sort of settled them in. Like when I was playing preseason, I always wanted to get hit like right away to sort of get the juices flowing. Maybe he just wants to throw pick sixes to get the juices flowing and then comes back and throws a beautiful dime and what they want. They're going to throw the ball deep. They have speed. So I didn't mind it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.